that sucks.
Yeah, and we're not getting any like headway from anybody else either. So we're just kind of like, man, this kid really likes Call of Duty.
He should definitely go online and change his password.
Yeah.
Well, like that kind of stuff will happen, but for some reason he still has like access to his bank account. It's really
What?
bad. Yeah. Because like his bank account, his Sony, and his like PS Plus account are like connected somehow. I don't know. He got robbed by
Sony.
like this little hacker from Air Force hacker, I guess. I don't know.
An Air Force hacker. That narrows it down.
Believe me. I'm getting there. I'm right behind this little asshole.
Sometimes you have to let it go.
He didn't take anything from me, save for that game and a bong. So like
You think that guy just took it and then kept those things, or took it and then sold them on Craigslist and somebody else is not using it?
I've been on Craigslist
maybe.
a lot. I don't know.
Oh,
Not
you
that
mean
many
you
PS4s
looked
come out.
on... Oh,
And
smart.
he hasn't tried to pawn it because apparently they always check the registry for stolen things and that code or whatever's in there.
Oh.
But yeah, I don't know. I felt pretty pissed when the cops were like very flippant about me giving them that ring. Like, go get him! Here you go! Like he left a clue in case to solve.
Oh,
And they just
yeah,
like
they
put it in
don't
the bag
care.
and they
Cops
could not
don't
give a
give
fuck.
a-
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't care. If you're not dead, they don't care.
Well, like I felt really bad because it was like 3 in
People
the
keep
morning.
being dead, and it's a problem.
Yeah, no, they were there. They showed up to investigate my roommate's like stolen games, and they actually got a call over their like little shoulder mics for an attempted suicide on Barton Springs. And we're sitting there like, well, here's where my games were, and here's where the laptop was, and it's like, so please find it, you know. And this guy trying to kill himself a couple miles away.
And they're going to help.
Yeah, no, they're like listening to us. They're just sitting there like real problems are happening, and this is the thing. This guy, you know.
I mean, you know, you can't discount a small problem by saying there's a big problem. I feel like that's a lot of things that people like to do in politics and life is,
Oh, yeah.
you know, like, you're not allowed to have that feeling because other people have worse feelings.
Right.
And you're like, well, I don't think that's how it works.
Yeah.
So...
Well, I mean, it's like we don't need to keep you guys. I was like, here's what got taken. Here's a ring. Go save a life, kind of, you know.
When I lived in Dallas, I was dating the boyfriend who crashed my car. And he and I became friends with this guy named K9.
Wait. Spelled K-9?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, of course.
What?
It wasn't his name.
Oh, wow. Okay.
What was his name? Kedrick, I want to say. Whatever the fuck it was. He became our friend. He was like some drug dealer on the side of the road that we used his services and then decided to befriend because why
what
the
you
fuck
do,
not?
Yeah.
And after we spent like a year and a half being friends with him and his like girlfriend, and like we hung out a lot, and like we had Thanksgiving at their house and like helped her get a job and like, you know, all sorts of crazy stuff. And then all of a sudden we like were poor, so we couldn't pay our cell phone bill 1 month. And so for a month we went incommunicado. And then we got it back. And when we got it back, we called them and they weren't picking up the phone. So we were like, well, let's just go over to their house and see what's up. Because we were like just hanging out with them. And then when we got to their house was empty. So was all the stuff of ours that had been over there that we had left because we were all friends hanging out. And we never heard from them ever again. That was just one of a series of things that had happened in my life where, like, people are like, hey, we're totally friends, and then steal everything that I own.
Jesus Christ.
And it's like,
Did you ever hear what happened to Chris Odo, like, right before I moved here?
no.
So, I was still in Houston, right? You know who Chris Odo
Yeah, I
is.
do.
So, he and I were in an improv troupe together. He and I were very good friends, very close for a very long time. Still are very close, but like right before I left, we all lived in the Montrose area, and he and his girlfriend and his roommate woke up at like 2 a.m. to like he woke up by getting pistol whipped, and then they get all three of them tied to chairs, holding guns to their heads, and all they did was like took his truck, and they took his like iPad. and like one on like a phone. But they like went in and like tortured them for a small amount of time, and then like left with like, you could have just taken the truck, bro. Like you didn't have to come in. And they were like, "Where's the money? Where's the money?" And like they didn't have a lot of cash, but it was just so weird.
Right?
That's terrifying.
Yeah.
I'm always worried about being robbed when I don't have any cash. Like, I'm like, I legitimately am like probably more poor than you are, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I have nothing.
Yeah, it's scary.
Ugh.
And like downtown is getting scary.
Yeah.
I mean,
it's always had its. I felt like we were outside of it, and I feel like it's coming to us. Like, I feel like Dirty Sixth, that's where some people get into fights and it gets crazy and people are like manhandling each other and there's problems. Mm-hmm. But it's sort of coming towards us.
Yeah.
And yeah, wackadoos.
Yeah. I always carry a mace or a knife on me. And I do that more now that I'm here than when I did in Houston. Because at least in Houston I knew the areas like where I was going. But here it's like something crazy can happen anywhere.
Yeah, it's true. But I find that lately, I mean, like news-wise, it's happened a lot at UT.
Yeah.
Which is not great, but I mean, like, if you're a scary murderer, I guess go where other people are.
Like, that was the first... That was like the... Well, that incident at UT a couple of weeks ago where that girl was killed in the creek or whatever.
Yeah.
That was the first... I don't know... assault, like, I don't know, fatal assault on the campus in a long time, right?
Was it?
Like,
I don't know.
I can't be sure that that's a true
There's been a
statement.
lot of suicides, but...
Oh, well,
Fewer.
yeah, I mean, that hazmat situation was in my girlfriend's apartment, and that kid... did I, like, remember when we were trying to figure that out?
What happened?
He
a
killed
kid
himself
killed
with-
himself by making hydrogen sulfide.
Like, he just, like, poured a bunch of bleach and a bunch of
Like ammonia.
ammonia together, which will suffocate you.
But, like, 11 other people had to go to the hospital. Like, people that, like, it went
Because
up into the
it
vents
didn't
and
occur
stuff
to
like
him that air moved.
Yeah.
That is...
Or I guess he didn't care. I mean,
didn't
he
care.
killed himself, right? It was successful?
Yeah.
Yowza.
Well, I mean, like, suicide is already kind of a selfish act, but, like, regardless, like, why are you going to do it in a way that would actually harm other people as well, you know?
Yeah, but it never feels that way at the time, you know, like when you're at the point of thinking, I want to do this, it doesn't, no one but yourself, like you're totally in your, like, moment, you know, there's... Pick another question.
All right, somebody Delia, give me a number.
46.
46?
It got real heavy.
Between 1 and 1,000?
Yeah.
Yeah,
46.
46.
Keeping it real
All
light.
right.
What's your favorite color?
Okay.
It's like the only person who talked about their amusement park, by the way, was Delia. I'm just throwing that out
Yeah,
there.
what is your favorite
yeah,
amusement park?
Do you have an amusement park story?
No, well, I've got a lot.
Really?
I love amusement parks in general.
Oh, all right.
And yeah, my favorite is absolutely Disneyland or World, and it's the nerdiest thing about me, probably. Like, and I'm including that I love improv and that I've did theater for a very long time. The nerdiest thing about me is my obsession with Disney theme parks.
Do you have like a special?
That's so funny.
Do you have a favorite part of the Disney parks? Like I'm really into the Animal Kingdom.
Yeah.
Or MGM Studios.
So MGM Studios was my favorite when I was like a little bit older. I think right now my favorite would probably be the Magic Kingdom and also Epcot, because you can learn.
Yeah, you can go around the world and see how people have candy.
But when I was a kid, I was like, Epcot needs to suck a dick. Why is Epcot a thing? Like, I was so mad about Epcot. And then, Animal Kingdom's cool, but I haven't been able to check it out a whole lot.
Yeah.
And now I don't know if I should, because when I first got my full-time job just now, I was like, I'll be able to go to Disney World, which is so embarrassing. I would go by myself.
You should take Pat Dean.
I want to. I have asked him, and we might do that.
I would just follow and take pictures if I
Like,
could.
legit, just put like a thing in the bottom of your phone and then just selfie film the whole damn thing. The two of you guys and everything.
The thing is, if anyone wants to go with me, save for maybe 2 people. Anyone else, if you want to come with me to Disney World, we'll go with you. And you will see me in rare form. It's weird how much I like it. At 30, I'm planning a trip. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm like, man, I'm 30 years old, but I would fucking go and I would do everything. But now I don't know if I should go now or if I should wait because they're opening that Star Wars park.
Yeah. Just hold off for a minute. Yeah. Just, I don't know.
I don't know, though. The Star Wars park is going to change the vibe for sure. And also it's going to make it packed to the max for a while.
Well, they already kind of had that Star Wars ride.
I'm just saying, like, when it's like, I'm a believer of never buying anything when it's popular. Wait, it'll still be there. It's fine.
So
Just
go
give me a
now.
second.
And then chill.
Go now, chill. After
Yeah,
the
get it
Star
out.
Wars
Get it out of your
thing
system right
happens,
now.
go like in 2 more years, that Star Wars thing will still be there. You'll be able to like go check it out. It'll be sweet.
Yeah, man.
Plus, now you can go see the Magic Kingdom without it distracting you as well.
Mm-hmm. All the
Yeah.
classics. Get up in
guys,
that.
You guys have really helped me out. This is great.
That's so funny. I wish I wish I had any idea of Florida geography because my that doesn't help me with reference to where my mom lives.
Oh.
My mom has a house
In this greater area.
yeah, in Florida, and so we'll go to I'll go stay with her, and it's near one of the major cities, but it's like a retirement section.
Is it? It's probably up in the Panhandle then.
No, what's it called?
Jacksonville,
No, it's
Orlando,
called
Miami.
Longboat Key.
Welcome to Miami.
So I guess it must be a key. Maybe it's a key.
So
It's near. Where do I fly in? I fly into Sarasota.
Oh,
Is a key
man,
an
I feel
island
like that's
or a
up
peninsula?
here.
Ah,
A key,
I don't know.
a key is like.
One of the Florida Keys.
I know, but is it separate from the mainland?
I just got the high giggles. That was so funny. Yeah, a key, it's like a K, like a
I know,
C-A-Y.
which is like a small
Isn't
island.
it? I thought
isn't
it was like where like the water chills.
like.
Right, man?
Okay.
I get it.
So, like,
I get it.
chill.
That
I read
makes
the
a lot of
K.
sense.
I read the K. They talked about calm water. That was
Yeah,
that was a big
see,
thing.
that's what I'm thinking is that, I'm thinking about that book cover. God damn it, I'm a nerd. I like to think about keys as the book cover, and my favorite place in the entire world is Disney World. Thank you.
Wrong
I
with
am
that.
sexually attracted to Robin Hood from the Disney movie.
The fox.
Yeah, dude.
No, Maid Marian was pretty. She had eyes. She
When
had
I-
very pretty eyes.
When I was little, my mom dressed me and my brother up as Maid Marian and Robin Hood because it was our favorite movie, the cartoon, and I was furious because she only gave me 1 cone instead of 2
Oh,
for the
yeah,
ears.
yeah.
And she was like, Lisa, you can't wear 2 cones. You'll look ridiculous. And I was like, you don't understand what she looks like. Just throwing a fit. The fox Maid Marian. And I assumed that people just wore 2 cones on their head.
I never
That's
even
right. I feel
considered
right
it
about
was
that.
because of her ears. So you kind of just opened that
Hey
for
man,
me, and that's
you
kind of
might
crazy.
say it's a whole new world. I love Disney so much.
I watched a Goofy movie the other night and cried the entire time.
The entire time?
Yeah. Immediately when Max starts being mean to Goofy, I just cry pretty much until they become best
yeah.
friends again. Because like Goofy just like and again I just do not side with Max at all anymore. Like I just do. I think Max is being completely unreasonable, and Goofy just is trying to do the funnest thing ever with him. And like I just don't get it. I don't get it till they just agree.
He is. I think the thing is they have to show this to children because that's going to happen to them for the rest of their life. So they have to recognize it as an action and try to maintain the pleasantness of a Goofy.
He tries to teach him the perfect cast. It's ridiculous. They
Just
encounter
trying.
Bigfoot together, and Max is like, "Oh, my dad's so lame," and it's like, what is it? Why is also Bigfoot?
You're so funny. You're old now. You realize that.
I know, but why is Bigfoot a thing? And world of talking animals?
What?
Why do we care about Bigfoot?
We always care about Bigfoot. That's my second nerdy